Hi everyone, this is Manvi Singh and I am a law student of IMB Law College and I am a legal intern in LEXIS and Company. So the topic is environmental law. So environmental law, human life and the environmental life are interdependent and interrelated to each other. Without the resources like water, air and natural resources they are sunlight, tree, etc. would be impossible. So every year 5th July is celebrated as a environmental day, but is praised as the world environment. This day is celebrated to raise awareness globally, spread positivity to the protect our environment. So the question is, what is environmental law? So the environmental law, it implies the law which adjusts the efforts of human exercise on the environment. It covers the exercise that influence air, water, land, vegetables, vegetarian and the fauna. So it additionally incorporates the law which manage the assurance of two plants and creatures. The scarce structure of land and the globally responsibility of India have effectively mirrored the requirement for the security and preservation of the climate and subsequently utilization of regular assist. So the another one is the constitution under part 4th A, article 51A, fundamental duties stated that it the duty of every citizen of India to protect and improve the natural environment, which include the lake, river, wildlife, to have compassion for the life creators. So the next one is the constitution under part 4 article 400 article 48A, directive principle of the state policies, says that the state should also try to protect and improve the environment and safeguard the forest wildlife of the country. Both the above articles were added to the Indian constitution in the 42nd amendment act 1976. So, the Environmental Protection Act 1986 was passed under Article 253 of the Indian Constitution, which says Parliament has the power to make law for the country. Before independence, there were several laws related to the protection of the environment, yet the genuine trust for putting uphold a very much created system came solely after the UN Conference on the Human Environment, Stockholm, 1972. After this gathering, the Public Committee for the Environment Strategy was set up in 1972 inside the branch of the Science and Technology to set up an administrative body to care for natural related issue. So here is some important legislature passed under this act. First is the National Green Tribunal Act 2010. Second is the Air Prevention and Control Pollution Act 1981. The third one is the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. So the another comes to another point, environmental law in India. What is environmental law in India? So the answer is the Environmental Protection Act 1986 came into forces soon after the Bhopal gas tragedy. The demonstration gives the structure to the considering, arranging and carrying out long-term necessity for the ecological well-being. The demonstration likewise set up the system for the coordination of state and central specialists under the Water and Air Act. Under this demonstration, the central government is approved to take vital measures to ensure and improve the nature of the climate by the setting norms for the emissions and realize of contamination of in the air by an individual doing any modern activities, controlling the privilege waste, managing the area of ventures, well-being and government assistance. So punishment of not for following the bearing under this demonstration, first is will be culpable with detainment as long as 5 years of with a fine up to rupees 1 lakh or with both. The second which is the second is this: if there should arise an occurrence of consternation of such savagery, an extra fine of rupees 5,000 for the constantly during the disappointment proceeding after the conviction for the principal such a disappointment as or repudiation. So they were the two, and the another one which is comes third. If the evolution continue past the times of 1 year after the date of convention will be penalized with the confinement for a term that may be strengthened up to the 7th year. So the conclusion of this topic: India has been facing a lot of problems relating to pollutions. There are several laws which are made to control, prevent the pollution, but until and unless we don't follow that what we want, and we won't able to protect our environment, living life, a healthy life, and we are not a healthy life and safe life. So that was the environmental law. Thank you so much guys for listening me. Like, comment and share.